Hey there, Internet. It's your favorite New Jersey Freemason, Metal Drew here, and let's have a chat. Unfortunately, here in America, it's an election year, and it's closing in on the presidential election. At the time of this recording, there's less than a month before we go and vote for our new president. And as that ramps up, you're going to see a lot of nonsense coming out. Let's take a look at a video.
So one of the things that is well known is that Freemasons were in opposition to the church, right? They wanted to crush the church. Now, you may know some people that are Freemasons and you're going, well, I know this person and he goes to a lodge and he's completely harmless. Yes, it is a known thing that 97% of Freemasons are not in the top tier degree of Freemasonry. And it is understood that at the top tier degree of Freemasonry, you essentially become one of the makers of the world.
For those unaware, that is Candice Owens, a far-right talking head. In that video, she spouts two blatant lies, and my brother Masons have already caught on to that if they listened. The first of which stating that Freemasonry wanted to crush the Catholic Church. The second of which is our most infamous lie, that only the high levels know what's going on. The one-sided rivalry, big air quotes with that word, between Freemasonry and the Catholic Church goes all the way back to the 1700s, and in reality it's just the Catholic Church wanting to retain political power. You see, it was because of the Jacobites and the Hanoverians that were fighting over control of the British crown that the Pope got involved in the first place. And it boiled down to the fact that Masonic lodges in France and in England were allowing Catholics and Protestants to sit together and discuss philosophic ideas. The Pope, rather than take a side with either one of those two groups, just made a blanket statement. And you can read that in the papal bull, In Eminenti Apostolus. He basically said that you can't be a Freemason because we're trying to destroy the moral fabric. I think the correct wording was, you are in a grave state of sin if you belong to Freemasonry or any one of these clandestine groups. You know how serious us Freemasons took that? German Freemasons made the Order of the Pug to kind of poke fun at the Pope, because they even realized that that's just malarkey. The second, and again, most infamous lie that Miss Owens spouted was the high levels are the only ones that know what's really going on. This, of course, is the Taxil Hoax, specifically from the book Women and Children in Universal Freemasonry, written by Abel Clairon de la Rive, who was part of the Taxil Hoax and originally came from France. He's the one that essentially got quoted for many, many years. You might have seen the meme, this one here, that eventually made its way into a chick track that was passed out to the fundamentalists. There are no high levels in Freemasonry. If a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Mason walked into my lodge and I was worshipful master at the time and he started spouting some nonsense, I'd get him kicked out. The number after your name in Freemasonry really doesn't mean anything. And if you want further proof, you can talk to illustrious brother Damien Jack, who's on this app, and I'll tag him down below. Because guess what? He's a 33rd degree Mason. So to all of the Americans out there, specifically during this time of election, and to anyone out there who thinks along the lines that Candice does, dig a little bit deeper. Google competently, research correctly, and do better.
I don't need another speech by some impotent whack job whose mother didn't love him, rationalizing why he needs to conquer the universe.